Good morning. Looks like it's going to be the week of tests and quizzes for you. You have a history test tomorrow, of course, but this is science, and for science you have a quiz, a science quiz tomorrow, but then a history test, I believe, on Thursday. So for today, your assignment is to read pages 250 to 255, and to do work text pages 162 to 164. Now, one of the things that you need to be aware of as far as your work goes, and some of you have really been late on doing quizzes and tests, and I don't mind if you're doing them late if you can't help it, but if you can help it, especially for those that you're supposed to send to me, it's really difficult when I'm getting them on the weekend because I work on Saturdays and Sundays. I try to catch up, but I'm not always. I'm trying to use that as a day of rest to keep my resistance up, so that working at the post office, that if anything gets close to me, I guess you could say, then I would be able to resist it a little bit easier. So I'm trying to get a little bit extra rest then. And so some of you who were wondering why I didn't do anything as far as quizzes or tests from yesterday, that's the main reason why. But also the other thing is that many of you aren't watching your videos like you should be. But other than that, that is your assignment for today. Now tomorrow, all you're going to do, and so this is why I say that it's not as important that you get this assignment done today. You can take 2 days to do the assignment, because tomorrow the only thing you're going to do is the study for quiz, pages 244 to 255, and then you're going to take it tomorrow, Lord willing. Now for Wednesday, you're going to do a practice test, which is in there. And so you want to spread these out and try not to jam them all up into one at one day, and then try to take the test on Thursday, and try not to stretch things out to the weekend either. You need a break. You are not as busy as you would be if you were here at school, although I know several of you have things that you need to get done. Speaking of science, though, science fair projects, I'm still missing a few. I have about probably a half of them, maybe a little bit more than half of them here. But if you have not done that yet, if you have not turned it in, got to be turned in by next Monday. It counts for the third quarter grade. I will grade them much easier than I would have had we actually had a science fair, which we still may have, depending upon what happens in the future here. Right now, again, schools doesn't start until April 27th. Don't know exactly what the governor will do. Just keep praying that the Lord would allow the schools to open, and in particular that the people who are being infected or getting infected, they keep going up, and of course that's a 2-week time frame, and it's hard to imagine it going down yet. And by the way, if you see it going down at all, don't think that it's over yet, because remember, things take 2 weeks. These things take 2 weeks for it to really disappear. But those are your assignments for today, and do well on them, work hard on them. Some of you, it's possible that I may have forgotten to give some papers back to you. I will get them back to you somehow. I will probably just mail them to you. And so if I mail them to you, possible I could deliver them if you live close by to me. But I'll mail them to you, and then you can take any of those papers. If they're corrections, to take any of those papers and do the corrections on them. All right, well, have a good day, and we'll see you tomorrow on science. Actually, see you later today in history. Not history, but in math and language. Have a good day. Bye.